Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to try and demystify placing a global shipping program order or an international sale. A lot of people get really nervous about this. They get their first GSP sale and they're like, oh my god, what if? And okay, let's start off by looking at the address, because you're going to get very familiar with this address if you enable GSP, because it's going to be the same address every single time. 1850 Airport Exchange Boulevard, Suite 200, Erlanger, Kentucky 41025. I've seen this address so many times that I actually have it memorized without ever even attempting to memorize it, right? The identifying information in this will be the buyer's full name, which will be the first line here, and then the reference number here. The reference number can go anywhere in the address. A lot of people freak out. They don't know where to put it, but it's really guys, it's okay. This is just like shipping an item anywhere else, except it's going to Erlanger, Kentucky, and it has this weird reference number. You can put this anywhere your source lets you put it. Sometimes it's in the last name, and you put both of their names in the first name. Sometimes it's in the second address line. And honestly, if you don't even have the reference number, but you upload the tracking number, your item will still get shipped properly. So don't worry about it, guys. And I'm going to show you exactly what happens in order to place a GSP order. It's really, really easy. Now that we've explained the address a little bit, let me show you what I do to place an order, right? So we're going to open our tab on the right, which is our ordering panel. And I'm going to activate my cashback. This is a Walmart item that I sold earlier. Evenflow Big Kid High Back Booster Seat Pink Dove. And the person actually bought 2 of these, which is pretty awesome. It's a multi-quantity sale. See? Those are my favorite. So here, top cashback, we're going to go to Walmart. See, and this isn't even, it's literally exactly like placing a regular sale, guys. It's nothing to worry about. And that's what it's amazing to me how much people freak out about GSP, and they think that it provides them all these issues, and when the reality is I have less issues with GSP sales than my other sales. GSP sales are awesome. I love them. And like, there have been some occasions where I've had to refund the buyer, of course, but most of the time everything's bueno. Alright, so now I'm adding the correct quantity of items to my cart. I'm recording this on my laptop, so I apologize. It's a little bit slower when I'm using OBS as well, unfortunately. So there's a couple times I've tried to do like really long, drawn out things to show you guys, and I have to learn that I can only do like relatively simple tasks, because the longer the recording is, it takes forever to load everything, unfortunately. I don't want to waste you guys' time. Okay, so here we are, moment of truth. This is the point where we have to figure out, okay, what do we do? So we're going to take the first name and the last name, and we're going to paste them into the first name field. Ah, crap. Look, please enter a valid first name. The reason it's showing this is because we have fancy characters here. So what I'll usually do is I go to Google, and then I look at Google Translate. Okay, so I go Google Translate. And then what this is going to do is just give me an English version of the name. So it's an Icelandic name, which is interesting. Now, in this case, I don't need to do that really, because what I would do is just replace the characters in the address that it doesn't like with characters that it likes. See? Now everything's fine. The reason Walmart rejected it or gave me that error is because it had these weird characters that Walmart doesn't recognize. It'll do the same thing if the name's in like Japanese though, or Chinese, or some kind of kanji. So I always use Google Translate to make it in like an English version. In this case, I didn't need to use Google Translate. I could have just changed this to an O and that to an I, and everything's bueno. So then we just like move forward. So we change the first name there, and then in the last name field, I'm going to put the reference number. So you could do this multiple different ways. If you wanted to, you could put the reference number in this apartment suite. See? It would be fine. But I don't want to do that because I want to put the suite here. See, I can actually just pick it, right? Suite 200. And then city is Erlanger, Kentucky. And the zip code is 41025. The phone number, you can just put any number in, it doesn't really matter. Oops, too many digits. Awesome. Look at that, guys. And let's see, how much did we sell these items for? So we sold them for $110, and they cost us $71. And oh wait, it's gonna go down. $65.98. What? Pretty awesome, right? All right, guys. So look at that. We just placed a GSP order. That wasn't too complicated, was it? Like, really, it's quite simple, and my goal is to comfort you guys and show you that once you know how to do it and what can go wrong, handling all this stuff is relatively straightforward. The stressful part is when you're not sure what to do and you don't know where to go to get the answers. So hopefully I can provide you with as many answers as possible. See you later in the course, guys. Ciao.